it's one of like our first like fully one of the first ever video games I've actually ever really played. It was Myst. I remember playing it like back in middle school. It was the history of it is also it is one of the earliest point and click games as well. When video games and those creators were like first starting making video games like regularly. So it's definitely been around. If anyone isn't familiar, the entire premise is you are a stranger. Your character is classified as the stranger. And you happen upon a book. We don't know where. It's never really determined, or it's never really addressed how we found this book. But we found this book, what is commonly known as a linking book. And in the book is a panel where when we touch it, we are transported to an island, an abandoned island. And I was playing a little already again. It's been a long time, but we solved the first puzzle, which essentially gave me access to one of the first quote-unquote ages. Within this universe, there are these books like we found, which is a linking book, which lets us travel back and forth from said age. Then there are such books called the description books, where an author actually writes the world into existence. So, like, this was all written by somebody, and this is the first of I think there were 4 ages total in the game, in the first game here. And if I remember correctly, this is called Stone Ship. We are on the Stone Ship age. Maybe, I forget really. I think there's another, I think I'm combining 2 ages together. But, for the most part, I solved the first part of the age already. And we're currently trying to solve the second part here, which is how to power and solve this compass puzzle that we have. And it's been forever, and I really am having a little bit of a hard time figuring out how it is solved again. And so, here it is. See, there is this mechanism here, this compass mechanism, and we are supposed to get something to do with these devices here. And I know there was a clue around here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. Let's see if we... Oh! Are you serious? Did I really just do that? Haha! I honestly don't know how I did that. Oh my. Where was I? You all saw that first. I mean, I literally just walked up to this and just pressed it. I mean, the amount of times I was working on this before and I just couldn't figure it out. I honestly have no idea how I just did that. I'm fairly certain there was a clue around here that would have let me know how it would have worked if I had found it. And honestly, I forget. Ooh, my shoulder is killing me though. Now I'm pretty sure this is one of the brothers. There are two brothers in this that they aren't the greatest. The vault is located the island of Achieve. Very instructions are each of the marker. Turn everyone to the on position, then very interesting. And also, I love like the mechanics, the certain devices in this game, and the lore here are just really stunning and very like interesting to me. Alright, so if I'm remembering correctly now, I need to go. I need to make it to the underground portion now. This portion. Yes, because this let me. That's what let me get the rungs up at the top here. That's what let me achieve this. Should finally have power down here. Yes. And I'm pretty sure now. Haha! Alright. So this is, I've cleared this now, the first stage here. And this is going to allow me to head back, I think. I'm fairly certain this is where this goes. Alright. Entirely sure how I solved that. Yep, Stone Ship. Found a way back from Stone Ship. Alrighty. So we've definitely solved Stone Ship now. Just writing down in my notebook here about this. I like last time I played this game, my parents actually played it before me, and that's how I found about it, because they played it all the time. And then they had like a whole notebook filled with all like how they were figuring out the clues to all the puzzles, and I kind of did a little sneaky sneak, and I used that as a guide to play the first time. But I don't have that guidebook anymore, their notebook anymore, so I'm kind of writing down my own now to go about it. Alrighty, so this is the main library. This, I know, very trippy. Unlocks this section here. That closes it. Remove it. Huh. But see this? The paintings are very telling too. Like this has the passageway. But when I click that, the entryway closes, and now this one shows the entryway opening, which is very nice. And these are, oh, I didn't want to do that, crap. These are the prison ages that the brothers are essentially locked in. They have been sealed away, and they are going to try and trick you to basically want to release them. To the observatory. For the key to the stone ship, that's what this was. This clue was the key. And then I remember I have to go back down to the library to get the next clue. And see, that's how that works. See, I'm looking at the ship, and that's where we found the book, the linking book for the stone ship age. So if I go back down to the library, gotta close the gate first, and then we can go down to the library and set the tower to give us our next clue. Oh, I'm also gonna take a look around the actual island again to refamiliarize myself with where everything is. This is the island of Myst. It's kind of jumpy there. See, this is Soundheim. I'm pretty sure that's Soundheim's age. It's a very futuristic, music-y kind of deal. This was the model. This is how originally the ship down there at the dock was like sunken. It was like fully submerged in the like ocean there, and I had to figure out how to raise this model ship, and that was used by these things. I found those dates that we found up in the tower there, up top of the mountain, corresponded to constellations that could be seen in the sky, and so when I went here, I was able to observe them. I don't think I actually want to. This contraption here, this very fancy-dancy little machine. So I could manually input those dates, and then it would show me a constellation bit, and that would correspond to one of the constellations out here. And there were 3 of them that showed up. It was this bug, this snake, a snaky snake, and then this little leaf. Oh, so sorry. Excuse me. See, this is supposed to allow us access to the tree, but I have absolutely no idea how this works. You need to get the PSI up somehow. And there's a code for that I have to figure out as well. Pocket doors. And this will be how I access this other age. This tree raises out of the ground, basically, giving us access to another book. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Yep, we're playing Myst. It's been forever, and I can't wait. I just solved Stone Ship, so I have no idea how I managed it. I literally went back down there, looked at one of them, and I was like, yeah, sure, that works. And I can't do anything with this yet. Oh, yes, I can. That changes the clock. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to read as something. But again, I need to figure out the clues for it. Can't tell. It's not just, I can't remember if that was just for decoration or what. Let's go ahead and set, let's try and get the clock tower. I think the clock tower would be good to work on. Oh wait, I can't see it. Someone turned it off. Maybe I'm not supposed to go to that. Oh, I turned off the power in those locations, so I can't read them. Huh. They need to be turned on, silly. This one is all the way over there, so I can't read it yet. So I need to figure out how to raise the bridge. And there's a clue about that somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be all on this bookshelf here. This is Channelwood, Stone Ship, Selenic Age. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs down to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. The man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me that there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. So the clock tower. Clue. People expecting visits from the east. The people had no means, traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that visited beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became dark. Wait, how did it become sunny? I thought this was... Oh, this is the story. Haha. Became dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout posts at attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people hiding. Hid after attack. Managed to survive in 9 years since the attack. 9 years after. 2 of the survivors had died. 2 survivors died. It was rumored that 10 years from the attack that the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started. So 10 years, enemy will return. I've decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop the enemy's plans of destruction. I'm excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. It's washed out. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. There's this strange diagram here too. That's also why I really like this game. I know. Taking notes. When I first played this, I was using my parents' notes because they played this all the time. But now I don't have access to that, so sketch this out real quick, because you really never know what might be important in this game here. I think that comes out again over here, and it comes back in, and going down a little. So copy that on the other side. Actually, there's a little bit of a flat part there. Actually, I don't think this is the clock tower. I think this might be the big gear thing up on the hill. I might be even doing the entirely wrong thing, which wouldn't surprise. Sometimes they're easily confused with each other. Right, and then draw on the inside here. There is... Just drawing out this diagram still. With this big circle in the middle. after a short, it's a little quiet compared to my music. Gotcha. Let me go ahead and take care of that then real quick. Alright, how we sound about that? Is that a little bit better? Is the music a little softer? I'm heard better? I'm also more mumbling to myself now right now. Taking notes on this adventure here. No, go back. Alright. After a short absence, I returned to this age with my two sons. They have as of yet traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be great help to this time, instead of the nuisance they were in the past. Oh dear. Along with the four of the healthier survivors, we began construction today. I'm sorry, I'm like having a really hard time reading all this. I don't know if it's a part of the grammar, but some of it's just kind of hard. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. Some rising stairs, it looks like. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world, except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky were like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. Ooh, there's a clue. That's a clue if I've ever seen one. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography I began experience with in my visits to Astromir. It will be working in a couple days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for us all. And there's a little map of the island, the fortress. It moves, I think. The black ships have come. Their attacks were substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. The insignia on the black ship. And it kind of reminds me of the Turks. The Catholic Church. It's always the Catholic Church. Yay, it's the Catholic Church. Oh no, it's the Catholic Church. If you know, you know. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. That the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that the blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. Maybe. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave. A familiar age in search of a new universe. I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, who I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may be black, I am confident that the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. I actually want to grab this real quick. I'm going to jot this down in my notes here. Compensating miscalculation. Alright, we got a box, a graph that has 3 hashes on it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the power rising. With this being a shaded area. And then we have a little like item here that looks like a handle above it. Oh wait, I drew that wrong. Haha. It's only supposed to be 2 little boxes. 2 marks on them. Oh. I feel like that's a compass on there. I think that says west, north, east, and south there. Underneath of those waves. An arrow or something in the top one. 1, 2, 3. West, north, east, south, with another one sitting in the east, but then an arrow pointed between north and west. Rise. Oh, Alrighty, let's go ahead and set this to that then. That's gonna change. Oh, that's what was in the picture of the linking age. It was the stealing. That makes sense. Is this music still a little too loud, or am I being, how's I sound? I hope I sound alright. should have taken some Tylenol before I sat down. Oh no. Alright. What's my key look like? So this is another clue here that's supposed to let me do something. See, I can't tell, is that a ratio, do you think? Or you think that's a time? Screenshot. Accidental screenshot. Tower clue. To the mechanic age. Key shows 240 and 221. Yeah, I was wondering if that might be doing something with the clock tower. But usually it should have to do with something in the actual mechanic. But then again, there was the bit about how the people in the age only had access to something every so often. Curious. Let me go try the clock tower just for the heck of it, real quick, and then I'll go look at the area where the mechanic age look should be. So that's going to be up that way. I'm just going to quickly run down here. I really love that we can walk in this now. Before, it was truly a point and click game. Like, you had to point and click. So let's say this is 40, so that's 55, 50, 45, 40, and then 2. Haha! Eureka! We're in business. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is. Is this? Wow. Oh, yes. See? So these all have numbers on them. So we need to make it say 2, 2, and 1. This is going to reset it. Yeah. Alright, so we need to make sure we get it before this drops to the ground. Something. Ouch. Hi, Screamster. How's it going? How we doing? Did I say that right? Squeemmeister. Squeemmeister. Do we squeam a lot? Did the arrow change? I think the arrow moved. Something has occurred. What has occurred? Something with the tower or something else? Ah, look at that. The thing's open now. I knew it. I knew we can get it. I knew we would do it. Da-da-da. Looky there. Another linking book. Alrighty. Huzzah. Off we go. Squeeze the name. Oh! I actually haven't even really played Mystery yet. I have done, like, very little in that. I love the ages in it. They are, like, really robust in a way. But I totally forget that one. My favorite one is Myst Revelations, Myst 4. I absolutely loved that game. It was by far my favorite of all the Mysts. It was funny. My parents played this game before I was born. They used to play this all the time. And then I found their game and their actual, like, little you both love and hate Myst 4. Oh no. But I was I played it using their journal. They had, like, the collector's edition of the original first three games. They, like, had a box set, and it came with a little, like, Myst notebook journal that you could write down all your notes in. And my dad, being also artistically inclined and loving games like this, took, like, one of the most clearest, like, he took some of the most clearest notes, and, like, it was such an easy walkthrough. And I kind of felt bad. I felt like I was cheating a little bit, but then again, I was, like, in middle school when I first played this game, so I don't feel that bad. But now I got the newest, like, you know, this edition, and I can't believe we can actually walk in this. I, like, literally started playing this, and I'm like, oh, we can walk! Game of the year! This is the game of the year. But I'm really excited to play it on my own for the first time, essentially, without any previously given notes. So we're gonna see how this goes here. We just finished the Stone Ship Age, and I kind of don't know how I figured it out. I, you know, knew there was something to do with that compass down in the very bottom of the center pillar, but as I walked down there the couple times, I was like, I don't know what buttons I need to press. I know there's some kind of degrees I need to go with, but I can't figure it out. And then I just started up again today, and I walked down there and just pressed one randomly, and it, like, oh yeah, you solved it. I'm like, oh, wild. I created all my paper notes in a printable journal for the game. Huh. See, what I really want to I want to, like, write up in, like, the style and have, like, an actual published bound notebook for it. I think that would be really, really cool. Also, kind of like in the style how they write in the actual Myst books. I don't know if you're familiar with that. There were, like, 3 books written along with the creator of Myst to kind of explore the backstory of all the characters. And it's just done in a really interesting writing style, and I really, really love that. Look, it's the Stone Ship. We were just speaking about that. And this is the Selenic Age ship. And the clock tower we just came from. And these most definitely are a clue for something. Oh, dear. Do I sit? A button. I just want to press everything. The way you guys... It literally, the Myst franchise and series, I kind of have to give it. It is one of my like favorite games. The whole premise behind, like, the universe of Myst and, like, the abilities and the lore of it, it's just stunning to me. It blows my mind. I can't use that. Like, the whole thing about writing ages, like writing the worlds into existence. I found the treasure. Oh, Akinar's page. Cirrus. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and sunless plunder, wow, I can't read at all, is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akinar. Akinar, not Atris. Atris was the grandfather. I'll collect it. I don't really want to, but I will. As long as I don't place them in the books, we'll be fine. I do remember the, on my very first playthrough, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was very close to getting the very bad ending, and it was kind of, like, I had no idea, I had no clue. Oh, so sorry, excuse me. What am I pushing? What am I interacting with? There it is. Oh, no thank you. No, no. No, no, we're okay, no, no. Rotation simulator. That's gonna be needed. That will be needed later. Oh, look, and there's Cirrus' page. I don't want to, but I guess I will. What does this do? Oh. Oh. Jeez. Goodness. Myst and Riven were more emissive when you couldn't turn. I know, like, it was really prior to that. It was still very, very new to the world. Like, the internet was still pretty much chat rooms and stuff, I think. Alright, let me go ahead and look in. I still have to come. That, I know that has something to do with something later. That has nothing yet. And the center. So, oh yeah, so this is the map. This is basically the interior of the base that I drawed out here. We've got the center pillar with an elevator, and then the two far rooms with the two secret rooms. Hey, that makes so much sense now. This is the long hallway down at the bottom, and then we come into the one room, and yep, there's going to be a secret room there. And we are supposed to move this. This is supposed to move over there and to the other island on the other side. Let's see. So that means we should be moved. If I am... What? How do we do it? It's the rotation. It's what's supposed to manage the rotation, I thought. Rotation simulator. Oh, I thought this was the hologram thingy. tragic. It would probably be best if I could actually read. See, now I just need to find the actual mechanism, though. I know that has to do with gotta log 100 hours in the simulator. Yeah, right? Gotta make sure you actually know how to do everything here. Oh. What? I pressed that button already and nothing happened. Well, here is the actual simulator, though. Maybe you're right. I had to log 100 hours with the simulator. See, that's gonna do something up here. Or is that gonna go all the way out? Womp. Womp womp. Nope. Maybe I'll go ahead and line that up, and that's gonna probably let me open up that. That's what that is. No! I went too far. There we go. Cool. Yes. And then ta-da-da! I still got it. You know, after I last played this game when I was, what, 7th grade maybe? Because I played Revelations when I was in 8th grade. Or, no, I was in 7th grade when I played Revelations. What? Dang, it got really quiet. Am I missing something still? See, I was boasting too much. What did that do? We can go down a level. So, no, that's the ground floor. It takes us all the way up to the top, which gives us this. This needs to rotate, I think. This also rotates somehow. Alright. We got anything happen? Nothing's happening in here. The door won't open. Go back up. Still nothing has changed up here. feel like I'm missing something very glaringly obvious. But there's always some kind of written clue here. See that? I feel that's definitely supposed to do something. Hey! See ya soon! Bring some snacks when you come back. Oh. No, see, that's not what that does. Da, 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 da. Trying to figure out I got this. Da, 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 da. Let's go back to the throne room with bats. What do they do? Are they just pretty? I bet they're just meant to look pretty. I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes there are things in the game that are just really meant to look pretty. Have we moved yet? No, we're still at our starting position. Curious. How very curious. Ta 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 ta. Don't do that. This goes back to the throne room. I know I'm missing something here. Not doing that one again. Hey, hey, how's it going? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Wow. Alrighty. That was the thing I just found. That was a little yikes. Yikey McYikes. And that's right. lost again. Yeah, that was a that was a pretty unfortunate place for you to come in at there. That was a little unfortunate. You poor unfortunate soul. It's another one of those, whatever they are. Ha ta ta ta. Do we have to go back down below for something? I wouldn't. See, we're not supposed to do anything else down here. Because that's how we... I'm pretty sure this is just gonna lock that off again. We don't know if we can get actually in there. Can I still sneak in there? No, I can't sneak in there. We're gonna have to turn that all the way around again. Button's a little finicky. Whoops. Definitely opens that. Close this. Close that. Come on. Sarcasm. Which you could very well have been. I'm still at a loss. I feel like we're supposed to get up there somehow. Like this is supposed to go down. Is clearly not doing anything there. Alright, don't press it too many times. Dang. I'm properly at a loss right now. Again. Big news. Fake news! I'm sorry, I keep making voices like that. Can I psych it out? It knows I'm not on there. Oh. Oh. Oh! That's unfortunate. I don't think that was supposed to actually happen. But maybe. Aha! I knew it. That makes so much more sense now. Alright. So this is just like the simulator. We're supposed to do this first. And then that. Did we change it all? Did we change? Not entirely sure. We're gonna give it a tester since I finally figured out how to actually get to that part instead of just using the simulator. But then using the simulator also will be helpful because that can help me time how long I need to hold the left part to actually change the bridge. Aha! Ha ha ha! Take that! I can do the things. I can show you the world. What does this do? Oh, this is the key. Okay. So the key for the starter island. Last two code is circle with 3 triangles. So we got 4 items, 4 key combination. And the last 2 is circle with 3 triangles and semicircle. Awesome. Ka-chow. Progress is progress. But hey, at least I figured it out. I can do the things. Let's go all the way back now. This one's a little bit more straightforward than I realized. I remembered, honestly. I read the second symbol. That's peppery. Ah! That's a good way of saying it. I kind of saw like a sun and like 3 mountains and then a moon, honestly. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I need to do. Deceased. I have perished. Don't worry, that's normal. They'll be okay. Alright. I honestly, I know I'm gonna be gushing about this. I'm like super like fanboying over this game, but I just love this game. Like, you don't have games like this anymore, and I'm like, this is like tragic. Mine makes a little bit more sense. Hey, it's okay. Pepperoni on one side only is alright. What's on the other side of the pizza, though? Just cheese? You gotta have cheese. Honestly, for a pizza, you have to have extra cheese all over. No pizza left beef? What? Beef. I don't want pepperoni, I want beef. Alright, and the first two is part of an on. Ayo. Ayo. Let's see. Alright. Down, solid, up arrow. And then something that looks like a partial Cody Loco sign. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you're also a real one. I also heard rumors that apparently they are bringing back Cody Loco, and I'm hesitant. I'm kind of holding my breath on it. I bought a new game very recently because a friend recommended it. It's supposed to have serious Riven vibes. It's called Naya. Naya? Haven't started yet. Oh, you have to let me know what it's like. I keep wanting to press that button. I mean, any game that's like Myst or Riven or Exile or any of them really, I would totally give it a try. Nia. Okay, that makes sense. I can't read. Reading. Hi, my name's Jared. I'm 19 and I can't read. Also, pronunciations are really hard too. Especially some of like the no thank you, Mr. Bot. I don't want that. You can go away now. Some of like the old Donnie words. Donnie, I don't know how you pronounce that. However you pronounce it. I say Dunny. But some of them can be kind of hard to pronounce as well. I think we should be back to the beginning now. Hopefully. Oh, that was quite laggy. Only because Dunny isn't on. Yeah. Dunny? Is that really for the bathroom in Australia? A Dunny? Interesting. Donnie. Dunny. Yeah, because it's spelled D apostrophe N I, correct? I think that's how it's spelled. That. See, I guess more for an outhouse. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh no. Da da da. Hey, let's go. Let's go, mechanic age. Aha, we did it. We did the things. Woo! Yeah. Look at the moon. Is the moon? What's up with the moon? I thought yesterday was supposed to be the solar eclipse, the blood moon. Also, I think Atris might. I think he says Dunny. Dunny. I don't know. I've forgotten. I'm just leaving those pages there. I'm not touching them. Alright. See, I feel like there was supposed to be a code, though. I'm supposed to know the code for the fireplace. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to know about that. Shh. Yeah, this thing. Am I really supposed to do every single one of these in order? Is that how that works? How many are there? Good lord. Oh, this scares me. I don't... It just kept going. It just keeps going. I know we're supposed to... I remember you have to make it all fill in thing, I think, right? Or are we supposed to find the right one and then use it? Oh my gosh. Just hang tight while I get back to the beginning here. Also, I think the moon is doing a thing, and I want to look at the moon real quick. Alright. Why don't we take a quick a bathroom break and maybe grab something to drink real quick, and we'll be right back with the stream. I will see you all real soon. There's no parties. We're not throwing any parties. I can't take my eyes off you kiddos at all, can I? Alrighty. Oh, not me running up and down the stairs looking for a moon. Ha ta ta ta. Alright. Let's get back to this. I just want to quickly jot at least number 1 down and see what that does. So, fire, place, key, question mark, question mark, question mark, iter 1. Let's see, we've got a grid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 6 by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just quickly jotting down this graph here. Chart. Potential key. So I do remember my first time playing this was a pain to do. So black, 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 black. And that's we want these actually lit up. I think these are supposed to be lit up. Oh crap, I filled that in one by mistake. Oh no, I done goofed. All the dino dancers and the doggy dancers. What we got? What we got here? I don't know, I see a little wolf. The wolf's cute. Ha ta 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 ta. My nose is itching. Ah. All right. I think my music is a little bit too loud here. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. Ouch. This is different. This doesn't... What? But that's what I did. Is there an order I have to put them in? Good lord. Or do you think I have it the opposite? Well, I guess it's no. I know it's not number one then. All right. Let's see what's up next. Channelwood. Let's try Channelwood. All right. Iteration 1 is not the key. Start Channelwood. All right. I have called this age Channelwood. It is a very different world. I think I read this one already. Intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us, even though after watching them for hours, did not understand what they were doing. I found the hut even larger as it appeared from the outside. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. It's a TARDIS! The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be the leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded him, the strong creature who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. An old human. Tree dwellers. Sort of a tectonic action. Ended our conversation today with an event I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring about rest and asleep, and then he said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood up to his feet, and I tried to help him, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. Ha-ta-ta-ta. In the trees, the tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession. I think the old man died. The colors begin very hard to understand. Age Sirius had suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay, though the idea unsettles me. You really should be worried about these boys. This should have been your warning that something was amiss. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I'm leaving, but are happy. Oh. I read that wrong, but still, you should probably be distressed. Alright, and this is a map of the actual for future bridges. But you've given me nothing to go off of here. Let's go ahead and set the map for Channelwood then. Oh, we see we have the clock tower on there, so I can try and figure out what that needs to be done with that now. Oh, look at that. Another robot. No thank you. So this should be pointed to Channelwood now. Yep. We've got the tree and its sights. Please. S'il vous plaît. And our key is... Alrighty. So... Channelwood key is 724. That's gonna help us get into that lockbox there in the cabin. Da-da-da. I never understood why the paintings swirl like that. That didn't make sense to me. Seven, 2, 4. Da-da-da! I opened the safe in the cabin. Igniter. Haha! Did it rise? Did we do it? No. We didn't get the right... Went up a little bit. This is wild. A tree rising out of the ground. I feel like I'm able to full send it, but I can't. I don't really want to test that. Dang, this tree is tall. Haha! See, I'm supposed to write it back down to something. Oh dear. So I'm supposed to wait for it to go all the way up and then it comes back all the way down. Maybe? Rode the tree to the highest position. And then we're supposed to try to go all the way down. Right? No? I don't think that's what's supposed to happen. What? Come back. Come back. Come back. Oh. I'm probably gonna make a mistake here. Ah. Gosh, I really hope this is what it's supposed to do. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Take a little mini channel wood. Alrighty, let's go to Channelwood. Whoa. Dang, it looks so much better. I mean, originally, this was all, like, almost polygons. Probably shouldn't mess with anything first, but I also probably should have looked at that map a little bit better in the book about Channelwood. Oh no! Nope. How ominous. Da 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 da. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Joe? I can't believe you done this. Oh look, a sun. We got the water flowing now. Ooh, froggy. Oh, bye-bye. Can't get there. And there was no water. I bet I had to direct the water over here. I bet that's what I have to do. Is that what I got to do? Ah! I did it. The things have been done. Ta-da-da! I am in a tree house. Maybe. Possibly. This is a hut. Oh my. has no roof on it. The fear of, like, falling off one of these bridges is so real right now. Ooh, a zipline? Maybe? No. See, I need to unlock... Oh, I need to find a way to unlock the stairs. So, I'm able to come back down to change the waterway, I think. I need to find a way to do that. What are you doing over there? Oh, wait. What did that do? What is that doing? See now? Ah! Aha! But wait. Won't this lower the bridge if I cut off the flow to it? Won't the bridge re-lower? Oh, nope, it's still there. Okay. Why is the water not coming this way? Did I miss a connection? Have I missed something? I probably have. There we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and get through Channelwood here, and then we'll probably have to call it a night. My shoulders are thoroughly killing me. What? That can't be it. What? I missed the whole thing. What? What? No. No, 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 no. No, no. I refuse. I refuse because I still have to get up into that treehouse. I refuse to accept that. I know I missed something. I know I did. There's a whole second layer that I haven't gotten to. What? I refuse to accept that. I just came from... Is that really it? I... Is Squeemeister still here by any chance? I'm gonna probably take that a no. Squeemeister might be gone, unfortunately, as another... Oh, hey, 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 yay! Hey, random question. I'm in Channelwood here, and I have seemed to already gained access to the Myst book to go back to the island. But I know for a fact I still haven't gotten to the second level of the Tree Force. Am I, like, missing something? Or is that really just it? So I feel like that happened to me last time, but I thought I explored an area, a higher area, because there was the staircase over here. I am missing something? Confirmed? That's what I thought. I'm supposed to get this, door open, aren't I? I mean, I haven't collected the red pages or the blue pages yet. Which, you know, isn't that bad. Yeah. But then when I get that one... Wow, that was like incredibly loud in there. So I divert the water this way. And then I need to send it... Yes. This way. I have this elevator active now. And when I go up... Ooh, ouch! Everything hurts and I'm dying. I'm supposed to make my way over that way, I think. Whee! Ooh, nearly fell off there. I don't think I can actually fall off, but it's pretty fearful. Because that's the Myst book over that way. Yeah, that's where the Myst book is. Unless I can go higher. I can't go higher from there, can I? No. Need to go... this way. Then there's this cable. What's up with this cable? Where's the cable? Oh. Oh, how did I miss this? Hey! Haha! What does that open? Does that open both of the gates? No. Just the one, so I have to go down. Ah! I still have to get it over there, though. I totally missed that when I was up here. I knew I was, like... I knew I was missing something. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. See, because then this goes up. Yes, haha. I knew it. Ooh, don't get dizzy. Oh dear, I hate spiral staircases. Like, IRL, I actually hate them too. Oh, that made me dizzy. And redivert. That's going up now. Oh dear. And get in here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know why we're doing Indiana Jones, but you know that's what we're doing. So, because we're supposed to go to the big hut that's like bigger on the inside. It's the TARDIS. It's the TARDIS of tree houses. Okay, but like low-key, I think a treehouse TARDIS would be absolutely fire. No, you're good. No need. No need. I understand. Ooh, wow. All right, I can give you one guess as to whose room this is. Oh, shit. Am I able to go back to Stone Ship? Crap. Fiddlesticks is in very plain view on the island of Myst, and access can be easily if you simply locate switches on the island. Of these switches to I knew I should have probably written that down. I can't. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was able to do that. So I'm gonna write down this message as is shown. TCH. Bear with me, y'all. I do appreciate this. I hope you all are having a great time. I do appreciate it. In the original, you can only carry one page at a time, so you had to return to them. Yeah, I was pretty sure I could carry it, but it wasn't letting me like hold on to it. STAND of Myst. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be island. So ED in hidden and very plain view. Oh yeah, well, you cut when you approach the red books. Then I see what you mean. Yeah, they like automatically set down on the plinth there. Just don't place them in the book. Well, if you place them in the books, you're essentially freeing them. You're not supposed to do that. That's how you get the bad ending. I mean, you could learn the lore, but if you place all the pages in their books, um, that's how you free them. That's what I thought happens. Maybe not. I could learn the lore more. I think also, I saw that there's an achievement that if you don't place any of the pages in, you get an achievement or something. Though I think I already failed that because I placed the first sets in already. Or maybe if it's if you don't pick up any of the pages. I'm not sure. I forget now. First, locate switches on the island. Of these switches to the and go to the dock, earn the marker, switch, E off position. I knew there was something really, really important here. Is that a razor? Oh, that's a toothbrush. That's interesting. Cookies! That's some blue cheese right there. You catch my drift. Red page. Oh. I totally thought this was Sirius's room, not Akinar's. A dagger. Isn't Sirius supposed to be the more refined one and Akinar is more the animalistic? I see, true. If you return them all the pages to either book, you free the breath. Yes. You will know which is the last page for each and solve. You'll have to put some... Oh, is that what happened? Okay. So I slightly... Oh dear. This is... What? Oh dear. Alrighty then. Oh, really? Again, it's been forever since I've actually played this, so... What are you? Yeah. Serious.
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother. What a very interesting device you have here. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? Remember, He is preparer. Take only one page, my dear brother.
Kau cikal tuntai kuadua joho.
Alright, now I can go back. Now we can go back and get the Myst book. We should be all set from up here. Ha-ta-da-da! Everything hurts and I'm dying. Oh, I'm in Spain without the A. 6. Sorry, I've been quiet. I was watching while playing my own aim. Fee and I need to go to bed. I'll see ya. Ah, gotcha. I only caught half that message. Womp. Oh, wait. Redivert that to go this way. And then it needs to go this way. And then it needs to go this way. No. It needs to go this way. Then that way. Da-da-da! And then I can go this way. Ha-ta-ta-ta-ta. Tee-hee. We're doing it. We're doing the things. I know, I came up to this, I was like, solving this, I'm like, I think, trying to figure this out, I'm like, I came up to the book, I'm like, wait a minute. That's not what's supposed to happen. There we go. Now we can go back and I can feel good about it. Have you ever realized that there's actually 2 different versions of the Myst linking book? So there's the first book. Oh wait, no. That's not a Myst linking book that we first find. That's the actual description book. That's what we find cuz he tosses that into the Starfisher, hoping that it'll be gone forever. But then we, the stranger, find it. Because then all these linking books are all depicting this as the target. But in the original, the first book that we find, it's the entire island, and we link in down here by the ship, which I found kind of fascinating. But now that I realize there's the description book, and then there's the linking books. I was. See, that's got to be different. I always thought blue was Sirius and red was Akinar. Am I also just misremembering that, or is that actually different?
Each page I see you more clearly. Soon, I will be free from this hard prison. Book. You must visit the one remaining age which you have not.
Really? Oh.
I am confident that
All right. I'm just tweaking. All right.
my brother is demented. He is guilty. He took advantage of the freedom our father had given us long. I can now begin to gain a twisted pleasure, conquest and destruction. I ask you again. Do not retreat with the pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other ages we missed.
See, so the next pages I find, I can't put in the book, or else they'll be freed.
To listen, you must simply bring the red page, and I will tell you the story that I know. Your wisdom.
I kind of want to know what happens, though. Just kind of morbid curiosity.
And he is guilty.
If anything, Sirius is the mastermind.
I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
I don't know. In Revelation, I kind of I felt more for Akinar than I did.
Oh, my friend. Thank you for bringing the blue pages. Listen. Convinced that Sirius is guilty. Do not release him. Will destroy me. Just the innocent bystander have been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. Confident you have observed his unbridled lust for riches. 4 remaining worlds.
Yeah,
Some plot. It was almost perfect.
that's something I realized. I'm like, didn't they actually have like live actors being played for this or something?
Who was the murderer? I did not murder father.
That's what I really liked about Revelations too. Was like they were actually like people. You were almost watching a movie.
A fool and a liar.
There's options and settings to switch. Is there? Maybe. I don't know. Classic video mode. Wait, there it is. Enabling this replaces all updated character video with the classic. Oh, I need to reload the game to do that though. I'll leave it for now. And if we end up turning in for the night, I'll probably have that switched to on for next time. I'll probably, if I do end up go ahead and leaving, turning in for the night here, I'll probably end up streaming this again next Monday. Going forward, I'll probably be doing most of the Myst games on Mondays. I'll be playing that. Um, so you're welcome to tune back in for that as well. That would be really cool to see you back. I should probably let me see about going to. Let's go to Stone Ship right now, real quick, to grab that other half of the page's notes, and then I will probably call it for tonight, unfortunately. Would also mean a lot if you gave me a follow as well, so then you can be reminded when I come back on. I gotta do a little bit of plugging here. It's also really, really cool to see a fellow Myst fan as well. That's really, really nice. See, that goes. Awesome. I really, really do appreciate that. Hey, thank you, thank you. And again, I will definitely be streaming again on Mondays. I will definitely make this a regular. I unfortunately don't have the remastered version of Riven yet. I thought when I got this one, I got the pack that had that in here, but clearly I did not get that. So I will have to, oh, fiddlesticks. I went to the wrong room. I'll have to see about getting, the remastered version of Riven. I do have the original version of Riven, though. But I'm gonna be real honest. I love this, the fact I can walk. I was really, really stunned by that. I was like, oh, dope! We can walk! That's huge! I'm missing... Where is... What am I missing here? Oh, haha. There we go. Hey, spooky room. Okay. Here we go. Marker switch. Ah, yeah, see, that's an island. The vault is located. Ouch, everything hurts and I'm dying. The island of... It's achieved very easily. Instructions are followed if each of the marker switch turn every one of these switches to to the on position, which they already are. Then go to the dock. And as a final step, turn the dock to the off position. So turn everyone to the on position, then the dock to the off. Gotcha. Alright. We still have to do the Selena gauge, though. Well, that's simple enough. But then how do I get the... We still have to figure out how the fireplace works, though. Just need to turn the docks off. Stop it. There we go. Okay. I know I said I would call it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get the key for the Selena gauge. I'm pretty sure, though, after this, it's really... We're gonna be done, though. 59 volts, that's what it is. Okay. Key for the Selena gauge. I know I am desperately mispronouncing that. Alright. Whoops. Ta-da-da-da! And deceased. Selenic is on. This is on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Observatory is on. Mechanical is on. This just needs to be off. Ooh. What was that? I found a white page. How do I read that? it's supposed to be green. Setting, dimensional, imager, topographical, extrusion test is 40. Marker switched, 47. That's supposed to be the actual island. There's something I have to figure out about, but with that. But water is 67. That's how I raise. It's pretty. That's all that matters, right? Alrighty then. I am gonna go ahead and leave it there for tonight. I thank you for coming in and saying hi. That means a lot to see another fellow Myst enthusiast. It's been, I can't get over how much I just love this game series. Also, I'm not sure if were you familiar about that there's a book series too about like the backstory and the lore of this. If you ever get a chance to get your hands on some of them and read them, I definitely recommend it. It was really cool to read that. I mean, the first book, the Book of Atris, basically is like the backstory about how Atris began writing, and literally like the it's the prequel for Myst and Riven. It explains how he met Catherine and like what happened again and everything, and it's just phenomenal. My personal favorite of the three is Book of Tiana, which is it's about Atris's grandfather and grandmother and how Donnie actually fell, which is also really, really cool. So I definitely recommend getting a chance to look at that up, look those, and read them. Once again, I hope everyone had a fantastic time tonight, and I do appreciate you tuning in. I hope to see you all